Hi Capricorn, welcome to your unexpected reading for March 12th through March 26th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn. Seven of Swords. The need to be strategic and plan, perhaps? Or is this someone's doing something strategic and maybe under the radar? This is also the Liar, Cheater, Thief card, so this could be about finding that out or participating in something in along those veins, in that vein. Okay, wow. All right, we got the Star card. Things, fingers crossed, working out over time. Healing, hope, maybe even a second chance. All right. I was going to say death. We got the Death card. No, we don't. This is a Knight of Coins. This could be Taurus. Could be Aquarius. Sorry. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Doesn't look like a page, though. That looks like more like a kingly type. But okay. Temperance. Emperor. Wow. Lots of fire. Okay. All right. So there might have been a trial separation, or there was a big, huge fight. We took some time off, and then it was just you couldn't get past it, move past it, and you decided to move on. Okay, so here we got that feeling cut off or cut out, or just that fight, the cruelty. And this could have been realizing that this is this person's MO, is that they just don't fight fair. They say unkind things, and it's all to be able to win and come out on top. And you took some time apart, and it turned into realizing I just can't go back. Or as soon as you did go back after this brief separation, it was like it didn't change, and in fact it's worse now. I feel punished, or it's just not going to change, and I can't get past the fact that I don't matter enough for you to lay down the sword and actually talk to me instead of talk at me or just be unkind verbally. But this would suggest that after a brief period, my gut is that you did decide to reunite only to be betrayed again, and you're like, I'm out, I'm moving on, I can't. And then we come to you being by yourself and thinking about your own future and moving forward with your own future. This could be you dating. We've got 2 threes here. This could be about you dating, but superficially so, largely being kind of unto yourself. Could be about waiting for certain things to come through, being patient. This could be you moving out of the home that you shared. A couple of things there. All right. And then we've got healing. So getting to a safe place where you can heal, perhaps. Having your faith restored slowly over time. This is something that works out over time. It's not like overnight. It's on the grand scheme of things. All right, what's this Knight of Pentacles about? We got the 6 of Cups here. Sometimes that's a soulmate card. This could be providing stability for kids. You know, just the kids being your main focus and providing security and stability for them. This could be you being adamant about certain things regarding the kids. A lot of times this is a very reliable, stable, albeit they move very slowly, but whatever they do offer is sure and solid, and you can trust it. This also could be somebody being stubborn and dogmatic, and the relationship feeling stuck or just not moving forward. Someone's just firmly standing their ground. If we got these 2 cards together, it could also be, there's a lot of could also be's, right? Because this is general. This could just be a sexual relationship with somebody from your past. Could be that. Just a largely physical relationship. This would also be somebody that could be considered a soulmate. So the question would be stability and moving forward or not, being stuck with somebody that you have been with for quite some time, if not a soulmate, somebody at least of longevity that you're not sure how to proceed forward. And the reason why is because you're either not talking, you're not communicating effectively, shall we say. They might be watching, but they're not communicating. If they do communicate, it's petty and it's cruel. You see the 5 of Swords there, and we got this 7 of Swords here. What's this Page of Swords about for Capricorn? Is this someone, it could be someone being kind of bitchy because, you know, kind of petty and sarcastic and snarky and whatever, trying to feel you out to see what kind of chance there is for either a reunion or things going forward. It could be somebody thinking about coming back, but they're not doing anything about it. They're merely watching and waiting. This would suggest somebody's being kind of opportunistic, seeing when a good time to approach you about this would be. Perhaps they're keeping track of you online or through friends, indirect communication, and they're thinking about maybe, maybe I was wrong, maybe it can work out for the future, but honestly, there's no love here. It's just about being opportunistic and strategic, honestly. And I could see why this showed up, because you had to be strategic. Because dealing with this kind of personality, eesh, we got the page. What's 2 pages? We got a Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. What is that? That's disquiet. Disquiet. We got 5. We got 4. We got 8. Okay. This Page of Wands about. Okay, it's the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about the Page of Wands. We got 2 Page of Wands clarifying here. So this is perhaps you all of a sudden become interested in somebody else. You have other interests, period. There's somebody else that captures your interest. That is like a breath air. It's a breath of fresh air. What's this? This could be Sagittarius. What's this Temperance about? Well, that's for darn sure. Pulling back and getting balance and healing. Oh gosh, 2 cards about healing here. Yeah, healing from a difficult situation. They held you back. They held you down. It was just oppressive. It was not healthy, not good. What's this Emperor about here? It's going to be hard work, but worth it. Some days it's going to feel like harvest and like, yeah, I'm doing good. Other days you're going to be like, I'm so tired. But it's going to be worth it. And this is about you being solitary and reestablishing order in your life. And your primary concern is stability and trust. So whoever is around you right now needs to provide those 2 things. You need to filter your friends, family, whoever. The only people that can be around you right now, Capricorn, are people that you can trust, that are trustworthy, and that offer you support and stability and hope, as it were, for the future. So people that are really grounded. This person probably did a number on you. It could be somebody from your past that you've been with for quite some time, and the relationship is stuck and stagnant and not moving forward. And any communication is kind of petty or opportunistic on their part. Like I said, they might even be watching online to see where you're at, to figure out when the best time for them to come in. But you actually are going to be doing 2 things that will not allow that. One of them is you have become interested in somebody else. You don't know who it is yet, because they're going to reciprocate. They might even be the one reaching out. That's all of a sudden like, hey, now that you're kind of separate from that, what do you think of, It could be Sagittarius or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be Aquarius. There's going to be a new interest coming your way. I don't know that your priority will be on a romantic interest. It might, but it's somebody that's interested in you. That's good. That does the heart good, right? Because this right here, this was kind of a joy suck and a life suck, and it's almost like you just had to be really strategic about any kind of interaction with them. Otherwise, you just got blasted, and it was like, really? Is everything a knife fight? Like, anyway, and here you are, Capricorn. Interesting. Could be Sagittarius of this new person. We got a fire sign. I'm just saying. Anyway, all right. So yeah, we're going through this, and then all of a sudden, someone becomes interested in you, and the feelings are actually reciprocated, and you decide to pull back and disengage from this situation. And in moving forward, it needs to be, if it's not already, all about trust and stability with those around you, because you're going to have to be working. I hate to say working hard to outsmart the fox here, but it's also, you're done, and maybe you don't know it yet. Maybe this is somebody coming in and you are secretly seeing them, because while you're going through this drama right here, this person comes in, and right now it's just physical, but it's enough to get you over the hump and to deal with the barrage of crap coming from this person right here. So right now it's in secret, it's a bit duplicitous and betrayal, but it's a means to an end, because at the end of the day, it's about you eventually finding your footing and withdrawing to heal from this situation and reestablishing order and balance in your life. You're going to have to work hard for it, because there's going to be a barrage of crap coming from this person. But over time, things will work out. Okay, so your job is to reestablish order and balance for yourself. So a lot of could be's. This is general, but I'm pretty sure that this is kind of here I go, I'm going to curse, a shit show that you need to get out from under. And it might just be that somebody shows interest in you, and a bit of a physical, it could be even a friend, a longtime friend from the past, and it ends up being just a physical relationship for now, because you're really kind of focused on transitioning out of this and healing. But the interest is there, and perhaps they show up again in the future. Not perhaps, perhaps once you are out and working towards your own stability and security, this can become more of a prominent figure for you if that's what you wanted. Doesn't have to be, but that's another variation of this. All right, what's this star card about, Capricorn? Yeah, this realizing probably that it's never going to be more than it is, probably going through the dark night of the soul where you're just like, you feel cut off, disconnected, and you just feel gutted. And this is building yourself back up, learning, relearning who you are, what you like, what you want to do moving forward, that sort of thing. I don't mean to diminish it, but this is feeling cut off. But because of that, you are set free. It doesn't feel like it, I know, but this is our third page here. So things are very much at the beginning for you. You do have everything you need to progress forward. It probably just doesn't feel like it. I feel like this is somebody from your past kind of coming in to level the playing field. And it might be like something, like I said, duplicitous. This also could be a relationship with somebody from the past, right? This person that's just stuck. Somebody else come in, like I said, and they kind of help to buoy a lot of that and buffer a lot of that. So this is all about you relearning who you are, what you want moving forward, providing for yourself first and only making yourself a priority. Not that you didn't before, but somehow this person was able to do a number on you. It always happens that way, right? And you coming out on top eventually. All right, Capricorn. And if we're looking at the relationship from this point of view too, it was never going to be more than this. You would have always been left wanting, because this is an offer less than desirable here. It's the beginnings of stability. It's somebody who offers something and then delivers very little, who offers something and then takes back most of it, or never delivers, or it's just Yep, you're realizing all of this. It hurts, it sucks, ouch, but I really do hope this is someone that comes back in under the radar and is able to buffer and buoy for this. I don't like third-party situations. I don't like encouragement. But honestly, you need help with this, something to make you feel better and feel like, hey, I'm not the person that this person thinks I am, that they keep just and want to keep me down and whatever. And this person is kind and they make me feel like I'm okay, and they're not asking anything of me that I can't give. I mean, a means to an end, but there it is. But you need to get yourself to a clean, a safe place, and start to heal and move forward on your own terms, Capricorn. And maybe this person will see you through that the whole way and be a part of this stability and support that you're going to need around you when this resolves. Yes. Okay, good. Whatever you set your mind to, go for it. This is a good omen. This is about staying focused on a goal, having self-discipline. That's all about this right here. Day in, day out, doing the same thing to work towards your goal, achievement. It might be a lot to do, but you're up for the task. Stay focused. This is a very good omen card. It speaks of prosperity and progress. So yay for that. All right, what am I doing here? There we go. All right, I'm going to pull 3 from this deck. This is the Mystic Moon Oracle deck. I have her information listed below. I don't know her. I don't work with her or anything like that, but I love these decks. I'm trying them out, and I really like them. Her YouTube channel is listed in the description box also if you want to check her out, as well as her shop information. Oh boy. We got Return, Deception, and Summer. You be careful. Okay, so we got this right here. All right. The 7 of Swords, which speaks of betrayal, cheating, lying, duplicity, all that. And then remember I said that this is somebody that's probably trying to figure out a strategic time to come back and maybe start to kind of, and we got Summer here. So I'm just saying, watch your 6. Summer, hopefully you're well underway, but that doesn't mean you won't be vulnerable, right? So keep your friends and family close, keep yourself insulated, because you could still be vulnerable, especially around the summertime, if this is what's saying. I honestly think, and I said this before, that this is about somebody keeping tabs on you indirectly and reviewing. It's not just about if they have regrets. This is someone going, okay, if I were to, what would be the best time? I really think this is a strategic bent for this person. So you be careful, please. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe this is saying deception is afoot with this person, but somebody from your past returns to you this summer. This could be this could be one person. This could be talking about this situation. It could be that. However, when it comes to this person, you can best believe that there's probably deception afoot. All right. If this is speaking of you with this person being kind of duplicitous because you started something with them, but you have to end it to deal with this. So it started, with deception. They could be making a return to you this summer if you had to break it off with somebody for now. Lots of scenarios there, but you can see the common thread running throughout. Significant other, yes. Be very careful and make wise decisions, and you might even need wise counsel when you're dealing with this person. Okay, this is somebody that might have more partners than you know about. This would suggest that your significant other have multiple partners. This would suggest that in dealing with your significant other, you need to be very wise. You need to seek out wise counsel. You need to be very careful about moving forward in any kind of way with this person. Okay, all right. Capricorn, please be careful. I hope this is somebody from your past coming back and that what I said earlier, because honestly you need some good. You need to have it balanced, and I don't feel like this is someone. If this is somebody from your past, I don't feel like it's somebody that's gonna stick it to you in the bad way. I feel like this is somebody that has been around for a while, been watching, because we got this 2 Page of Wands there, and now they're like, okay, now's the time, or is it? But either way, I want you to know that I've been here, I will be here, been around for a while, I'm just going to continue to be here, and I'll see you on the other side over here when you get to this place. But I feel like this person, hopefully it is a person, is going to be pretty instrumental in helping and guiding and helping see you through all this shenanigans here. Okay, all right, Capricorn. Please be careful and protect yourself and just stay safe emotionally. Be around people that care and that are kind and stay focused. This is not for you anymore. They're just opportunistic. You need to get gone. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a lot of fun with this new person. Okay, take care.